Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Kyle Richards opens up about Mauricio Umansky split. She blames social media and women. Kyle Richards said a lot of women slid into Mauricio Umansky's DMs during her marriage. The RHOBA star thinks it caused a lot of tension in her marriage. Kyle Richards and Mauricio Umansky's separation has played out on screen on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Still, Richards, who has been a Bravo star since 2010, has been relatively guarded about the end of her marriage and what led to the split. That is, until now. During the most recent reunion, Richards opened up about what caused tension in her marriage. She's blaming social media, fame, and other women. It has been nearly 2 years since Kyle Richards and Mauricio Umansky confirmed they had separated. There hasn't been a ton of moving on from Richards, though. She and Umansky are still in contact, but it seems that not all of that contact is positive. She was clearly annoyed with him and other women while filming The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills reunion. During a chat with Andy Cohen, Richards revealed that social media largely influenced her split from Umansky. She said that women were always sliding into his DMs. She suggested Umansky may have been tempted by the snakes who aggressively pursued him. While Richards openly and aggressively aired her frustration with other women, she was disproportionately lenient when it came to placing blame on Umansky. She bashed the women who messaged him, but had little to say about Umansky entertaining those messages. Richards seems to be holding out hope for a potential reconciliation. But is it in the cards? It doesn't look like it. Umansky appears to be enjoying being a bachelor. Kyle Richards and Mauricio Umansky married in 1996, decades before reality TV came knocking. Today, they are best known for appearing on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills and buying Beverly Hills. While the duo seemed deeply bonded early on in their TV careers, cracks began to show in recent years. In July 2023, People confirmed their separation. The couple later released a joint statement. While they acknowledged a trial separation, they denied divorce rumors. Despite their separation, Richards and Umansky still operated as a family and cohabited. In December 2024, Richards revealed that she and Umansky were still in communication, texting a few times a week and occasionally getting together. More recently, the couple addressed the complicated nature of their separation on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and how photos of Mauricio kissing another woman impacted their relationship. Kyle acknowledged the photos as a wake-up call. Richards has not been photographed with any new suitors since the split. Neither party has filed for divorce yet. Richard and Umansky's divorce would likely be a costly one. The duo married long before either was wealthy. Since then, they've both amassed fortunes, with Richards and Umansky having a combined net worth of around $100 million. Umansky's real estate firm, the agency, is a billion-dollar brokerage. The star of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills has recently opened up about the emotional challenges she faced during her separation from Mauricio Umansky. In a candid conversation with her sister Kathy Hilton, Kyle revealed that the viral photos of Mauricio kissing another woman at the Mykonos airport were a turning point for her. She expressed feeling a little bit shocked and still processing the images, which made her realize the need to move on. This revelation led her to remove "wife" from her Instagram bio, symbolizing a step towards healing and independence. Kyle acknowledged that navigating their separation in the public eye has been overwhelming. She noted that while they care about each other deeply, the constant media attention has made the situation more challenging. Despite this, she emphasized the importance of focusing on their family and moving forward with grace. In a separate interview, Kyle discussed the influx of messages she received from both men and women following the announcement of their separation. She described the experience as really hard and expressed her reluctance to date at that time. However, she acknowledged that as they are separated, they are both free to pursue their own paths when ready. The couple's separation came after a rough year, as they described in a joint statement. They clarified that there had been no wrongdoing on either side and requested privacy to work through their issues. They also emphasized that they remain committed to their family and appreciate the support from their fans. In summary, Kyle Richards has been navigating the complexities of her separation from Mauricio Umansky with transparency and resilience. While the journey has been challenging, she remains focused on her family's well-being and her personal growth. Once upon a time in Beverly Hills, long before Instagram stories dissolved in 24 hours and Twitter, or X, as some now awkwardly call it, became a courtroom of public opinion, Kyle Richards' marriage shimmered with the illusion of forever. To the outside world, she and Mauricio Umansky had it all. A sprawling mansion draped in West Coast luxury, beautiful children, and a love story that had weathered decades of spotlight storms. But behind every filtered selfie and curated caption, a quieter narrative was unraveling. One Kyle now boldly blames on the silent saboteur of modern romance: social media. It didn't happen overnight, she confided during a recent interview, her voice laced with both exhaustion and clarity. It was like a slow leak in a tire. You don't notice until the car won't move anymore. The story she tells isn't just hers. It's the tale of countless relationships strained under the relentless glare of digital perfection. But when it's Kyle Richards, the world listens. In the early years of her marriage, social media didn't exist. Fame was different then. It was granted by magazine covers and red carpets, not doled out in daily doses of dopamine disguised as likes and retweets. Back then, when you fought with your husband, only your best friend knew, Kyle said with a dry smile. Now the whole world knows before he even finishes the sentence. At first, platforms like Instagram felt harmless, playful even. A snapshot here, a story there. But fame, like gravity, always pulls. And soon, she found herself measuring moments in hashtags, dressing up fights in pretty captions, and cropping reality to fit a frame that felt more acceptable. What was real became what was posted, and what wasn't posted slowly stopped feeling real at all. There's this pressure, especially as a public figure, to look perfect, to be couple goals, and when you're not, you feel like a fraud, Kyle admitted. So you lie, a little at first. You post a cute anniversary pic, even if you haven't really spoken all week. You smile in a photo while dying inside. And then you start believing the lie too. Mauricio wasn't immune either. As his real estate empire grew, so did his online presence. His DMs became a revolving door of temptation and praise. People slide into your messages like it's a game, Kyle said. It's not just women throwing themselves at him. It's people feeding your ego, telling you deserve better, that you're too good for your partner. And if you read that enough times, you start to believe it. Their private moments turned into public content. Date nights were interrupted for selfies. Arguments paused for sponsored posts. The intimacy, the kind built in silence, not through screens, began to vanish. I remember this one fight we had, something stupid, like who forgot to book the reservation, Kyle said. But instead of talking it through, I went upstairs and posted a throwback of us looking happy. I captioned it, "My forever." I don't know why I did it. Maybe to convince myself, maybe to control the narrative, but that was the beginning of the end.